the waters are rising here at Charleville. We've had clear skies now for 24 hours. I mean, essentially yesterday morning when I was talking to you lot, there was a touch of drizzle, but that was the very last of the rainfall we saw yesterday. Blue skies through the day, which for many is good news. But here, I mean, you can see the flood gauge here. This is a road that crosses the Warrego River. Just a block away from here is where the flood levee is that protects the town of Charleville from flooding when the Warrego gets full. And yesterday, those levee gates were closed. It's something that doesn't happen very often at all, but it was necessary, the town decided, because the Bureau was advising that there was another big burst of water coming down this river. That's all from the rain 24 hours before yesterday. We're seeing this secondary pulse renewing river rises, levels here now where they were once during the weekend once again. Now, for some towns, things aren't looking so bad. In fact, we've got some good news for Thargomindah. It looks like the waters are slowly receding there. Of course, that town entirely flooded out, but there is some water upstream from there too. Now, that may not turn into renewed riverine rises, but it is certainly going to prolong this event, which for some is now pushing into the day 12 of the floods. Now, yesterday we did see at Charleville Airport the arrival of the Defence Force with Royal Australian Air Force aircraft coming in with heavy lift capabilities. Now, that was expected to take some generators and other heavy equipment that the smaller commercial helicopters have a bit more trouble carrying. So they then left here and headed up to Longreach and are based out of there from now to get into those towns and bring the equipment that people so desperately need. I was talking to some of the emergency services all day yesterday, and one of the concerns from here under these clear skies, even though a sigh of relief, right? No more rain. Places like Adavale, where the waters have now eased, they're covered in mud. It's essentially a mud flat. And under clear skies, that mud starts to bake. And the longer it takes to get into towns like that, the harder the cleanup is going to be. Because, wet mud, easier to wash away than once it's dried essentially to clay. This is very much a live situation. Still no rainfall on the forecast at all, so good news there. But for many communities, this water is continuing to rise. So I'll be speaking later on this morning with the Queensland Reconstruction Authority and also with the fireys out here who are coordinating a lot of the rescue and recovery efforts. We're going to see just where we're at today and what's expected in the days ahead.